I'll come and take your ass. I'm the man in this house.
Let me play.
You're a wife.
If I call you and you don't fucking pick up this phone, uzosola impilo yakho. Sazwana.
I understand why you're saying this, Tom.
No,
Why are you
I
threatening
don't
me?
care if you. I don't care if you understand or don't understand. You are doing your own things, and I told you, you don't do things in this house. Do you understand that? You don't miss Mamela Nandipha. The fact that you were upset and you blocked my number, that was the time in your life a number. If you ever block my number, you will find you and your clothes on the fucking streets.
Henda, you are now entering a space for Black history.
Hey, man, we back with another video, podcast and chill reaction. Let's cover this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Soap and Lucas here, Black Studios here, Kanye's here, Ghost Lady's here. Fact Checker couldn't make it.
Fact Checker couldn't make it.
Yeah, she's at a funeral, man.
Oh, shame,
She's at a
man.
funeral.
She's at a funeral. I think her grandmother passed away.
Oh, shame,
sad,
man.
yeah.
Sorry, fact
So Tato, can you?
Tato, can you be the fact checker?
Yeah, for the day, man.
We heard fact checking is sexually transmittable.
Keep it in the
When I
family.
sex from no?
Simpiwe is here as well, man.
Yeah?
Atin,
Yeah?
we're gonna put you in trouble.
We're gonna put you in
Why
trouble.
We're gonna put you in trouble.
Why?
Why do you keep saying
Why?
that? bro?
Why?
Are you like in a committed relationship?
Yes.
Oh,
And you promised not to
snap.
speak about it on the podcast. So when we speak about it, he said he's in a committed relationship. Oh, you
So who are you cheating on?
We need to check that fact.
yes. Yes, we need to check that
Okay.
fact.
No.
Because later Anna filter, man. She's like, who are you cheating on?
We need to check that fact.
So when we speak about it, he said he's in a committed relationship. Oh, you
So who are you cheating on?
We need to check that fact.
yes. Yes, we need to check that
Okay.
fact.
No. So apparently Tato is in a committed relationship and it's not with the fact checker.
Okay. Yeah, she did.
Ukhululile for wena, yes.
Yes.
Ukhulumile. Oh, ukhululile. Yeah, uthena ngimzwanga wondithi check kakhuluma. Uthena ngimzwanga.
Kumulile.
Mara value is speaking in tongues.
You're speaking in tongue.
These guys, man. Imagine telling people that onomuntu so that they can cut whatever they're doing because of clearly the reason why he's been saying that to onomuntu. What they are doing gets him in trouble with the partner yake. So they busy now saying, "Good, nase Valmos, you are speaking in tongues." This guy said to fact check ukhulumile. So they're saying fact check ukhululile for you. Because ladies like, who are you cheating on? These guys are stupid, man.
Mara value is speaking in tongues.
You're speaking in tongue. Hey! Evalbo valanga amatang. Shalom
Amatang.
Got a sick boy. Sakbona, sick baby.
I'm kidding. What happens
man
in Val stays in Val.
Yes.
Right?
What happens in the Val stays
Imagine.
involved? He said, you know better, man. Because that's hardcore. Let's not fool. This is keep, man. This is dang.
Peduka, where do you want to start, man? What could you try this week? Where do you want to
Fuck,
start?
bro. Obviously, I was glued, to the Tabo Besta thing.
Are we starting with Tabo already?
Tabo Besta is a problem, bro.
Guys, aren't we Taboed out yet, man?
No, we haven't seen even the best of it, bro. We need to fucking get into it. I can't wait for the courts.
Suka nje bandini. Speaking of Thabo Besta, MacG is like, Bafethi sesikhathele uThabo. Saul is like, hey, dude, we haven't even seen the best out of it. Considering that his surname is Besta. Saul Bafethi.
Besta is a problem, bro.
Guys, aren't we Taboed out yet, man?
No, we haven't seen even the best of it, bro. We need to fucking get into it. I can't wait for the courts,
He
the
needs to
trial
get
to begin.
better.
Did you hear the fucking calls? I sent them in the group.
Yeah.
Did you hear?
Oh, that call.
What?
So is that him? Vele.
That is him, because if you cross-reference the audio,
Yeah.
Can you play the audio?
Yeah, let me play the audio. I'm finding it now.
Okay,
It's
we don't
on
know the
WhatsApp
source.
chat, yeah?
Sorry, we can't credit you. We don't know the source, but yo, man. Well, the source is Tabo Besta and Nandipha, clearly.
Yeah, I'm finding it. You send it in the group, ne?
I sent it on the group. If you WhatsApp with, bro, the way you was talking to it. But the thing is, before we get into it, some people have a theory that it was when they were gonna get caught that they did. It was an act. That phone call, because I checked out. There's a psychologist who goes and obviously researches for, to further the study and to obviously catch criminals in their tracks.
Okay.
And he interviewed Tabo Besta, and it's on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now I cross-reference the voices. Obviously, he's irate, he's angry when talking to Nandipha, but you can tell it's the same voice. That is the man. That's him.
Play the audio. Play the audio.
He's abusive. What you mean? I'll come and take your ass. I'm the man in this house.
Let me play.
You're a wife. Hey.
If I call you and you don't fucking pick up this phone, uzosola impilo yakho. Sazwana.
I understand why you're saying this, Tom.
No,
Why are you
I
threatening
don't
me?
care if you. I don't care if you understand or don't understand. You are doing your own things, and I told you, you don't do things in this house. Do you understand that? You don't miss Mamela Nandipha. The fact that you were upset and you blocked my number, that was the time in your life a number. If you ever block my number, you will find you and your clothes on the fucking streets. You will never block me. I run this house. I suffer.
This guy, considering Guti Nandipha is a doctor, and we have this thing, Guti doctors are paid well. And we haven't seen a doctor that is complaining Guti they're not paid well. And for him to even say, Guti, if you block my number, he's saying that this is the last time you block my number. Should you do it again, you will find yourself and your clothes on the streets. Does this mean Guti has a hand into helping Nandipha being a doctor? Because you can't, okay, maybe you can just to prove your authority. But for him to be so sure about it, because of years when voice he's so sure about it, Guti, should you mess me up again, you'll find your clothes and yourself on the streets, meaning no one will ever touch you because of you've messed with the best of them.
I'm in your life a number. If you ever block my number, you will find you and your clothes on the fucking streets. You will never block me. I run this house. I suffer for this house. You will not block me. Do you hear me? I block me this time. I will drive to Johannesburg and I'll take your ass and I'll show you what I'm
Where's he
doing.
driving from? From prison?
I don't know. I think maybe it's after he escaped. Maybe it was out.
People off. And
But
if I
Guti,
ever
there's also this talk. So Guti, this guy was on weekends. He was able to go out and then come back in maybe on Sundays. I'm not sure, but I remember there was such a story with him. On weekends, when they actually book himself into a hotel, and then that's where I think that's where they got a chance to meet each other, do whatever is it that they do as a couple, and then go back to prison. Then Dr. Nandipha go back to where she was based. I'm just not sure. So with him saying, Guti, I will make sure I'll drive down there to Joburg. I'm sure he's from Bloem to Joburg. Instead of them meeting in that neutral place, he's now saying, Guti, I'll drive from here to Joburg to make sure, Guti, I put you into order. This guy, dude, man.
and I'll show you what I'm
Where's he
doing.
driving from? From prison?
I don't know. I think maybe it's after he escaped. Maybe it was out.
People off. And if I ever fucking call this phone and you don't pick up, Nandipha, I don't want you to make me frustrated. I don't want you to make
I'm
me
shocked he knows Vernac, man.
Why?
Tabo.
No, I thought he was like Indian.
Tabo.
Tabo.
Awa.
An Indian Tabo.
Tabo.
Awa.
Hey, man, you know our head of graphics, Turf, his surname is Besta.
Yes, Turf. His surname is Besta.
And he also looks a bit Indian on a different angle sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Hey, let's call Turf.
Hey.
No, let's call Turf. Yeah, for real. Turf is Besta. I knew I heard.
Get Turf Besta.
Hey, no, let's ask Turf. What's going on?
We'll call. Let me finish playing the.
Okay, yeah, finish playing it, man.
angry. A long time You go and do your own thing. Do you think I am stupid? Do you not think that I have a tracker on you? Do you not think I have people fucking following your fucking ass? Huh? Don't you think what I'm looking after your fucking safety? You think I don't know what you're doing?
I don't understand what you
So let me advise you for the last time. If I come to Joburg and you don't have your fucking affairs in order, you will regret it with your life. Do you hear me? Did you hear me?
Bafethu, imagine getting such threats from someone who's in prison. Omuntu ovalelekile tells you about him coming to Joburg. Yeah.
Regret it with your life. Do you hear me? Did you hear me? Did you hear me?
I hear you.
I will kill you and him. Do you hear me? I will fucking murder both of you.
Who's him?
Mamela, la. Don't fucking raise me. Don't upset me. Yesterday you created a story. The other weekend, one tell you something. Unfortunately, I'm politically connected. It means that whoever is close to me, they will be tracked by my people. You are in 20-7 on surveillance. If you didn't fucking know, now you know. Every fucking move you make, when you drive to Natai's house, when you drive to MacG's house, how long you stay there. I know the
Not Mac.
So after the interview, you.
Next house.
Mac.
Hey, Nandipha, yeah. Bro.
Next
You guys are
house.
stupid.
When you drive to Mac's house,
Yeah.
there's another one.
Yeah, it continues. It
It
continues.
continues. So if you play, just play the YouTube where they interview him, so that we can actually.
We've played it in
ascertain
the previous episode.
Yes, no, just a quick clip to hear the voices that it's the same guy. Fucking nuts, right?
It doesn't have like a deep voice.
I told people to calm the voice. I said, everyone said no, they will find you if they find you. If they look, if they want
Same
you.
voice.
Yeah, same voice.
But Bafethu, there's people who are good with voice imitation, if I may put it like that. So we cannot say Utabo based on an audio. That's we putting ourselves into a huge mess, man. We cannot say Utabo because of an audio. There's people out there who can know how to speak or sound like Usol or like MacG. There's a guy who's well known, I think is Trevor does it, even though Trevor is not mimicking someone's voice, but he can do accents. And there's people that he knows that speaks in the same accent as him. Maybe the tone might be a bit different. Or Eddie Murphy also does it. There's a lot men who do it. So we cannot say Guti it's Utabo because of that audio. One thing that we shouldn't forget, Guti, is South Africa, and people will do anything for clout. There's someone who have said one of this whole situation decided to record. And also, actually, umuntu akhe did ama voice ka Nandi, he did ama voice ka Thabo, and then they cut it up and then by faga on the internet, knowing very well it will blow up. It will blow up. So that's another side. I'm not saying Aksu Thabo. I'm just saying we should consider other sides. It might not be Thabo. It might just be a voice actor who was showing up in talent like it might not necessarily be Thabo. So it's dangerous to say, based on the video of him speaking and based on an audio that we think it's him that's speaking, then we come into a decision of what it's the same person. That's very risky, man.
The first time I heard him speak. It's the first time I heard him speak.
Yeah, all of us.
So I heard another theory
What did you hear?
that they released that clip so she can get acquitted, like it was all staged.
So what? So you heard that the dialogue here is staged, or it was real but only gotten released now for Nandipha's sake.
No, I heard it was staged. So while they're on the run, they formulated this plan to release this recording and say what he said there, so she can get acquitted. You know, so she can.
So what to make is basically saying, Guti, the audio is acted so that should they be caught, Nandipha can use that audio to say, Guti, Bafethu, my life was in danger. I had to do what this guy said I must do. I'm not a part of his movement. I'm not a part of his camp. I'm not a part of his gang. I'm just here because I genuinely loved the dude. I didn't know Guti he will threaten me. So whatever I think I was just doing it. Here's proof, and then she produces that audio. So he's saying Guti, that's another side of the story that people are saying Guti, it might have been the situation around.
Say that, you know, I was under duress, whatever the case may be.
Yes.
And that's why it came out after they got released. And if you check, because Mushandiki he was trending because he was communicating with Dr. Nandipha, like when the news broke out. Did you see those snaps?
Damn, I didn't. I just saw Musa laying in bed in her practice, and he was getting his face done.
Yeah, so the snaps where her and Musa are talking, and she's like, no, they're lying. Mushe. They're like, yo, no, these people are lying. Do you know who Ground Up is? Who are these people? We need to find them. They're spreading rumors. We'll be fine. Thank you for being my friend. Boom, 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 boom. Now, if that's someone that's under duress, like that telephone call insinuates, then why would you say that?
Yeah.
You know, you'd be want to say, yo, dude, I need help. I need to get out of this. Can you help me?
Devil's advocate, right? That's because, number one, you know, you alluded to this, but you said he's a genius, but he's
I didn't say he's a genius.
No, wait. You said he's a
headline.
genius.
MacG says Tabo is a genius.
To this, but you said he's a genius, but he's
I didn't say he's a genius.
No, wait. You said he's a
headline.
genius.
MacG says Tabo is a genius.
You said you did, and I said nah.
And I'll upload this video as that MacG says Tabo is a genius.
Let's correct you there, but we can admit that he's smart. He's got brains. You know, I mean, this nigga dropped out in grade 5 from school or wherever, and then he was getting clapped for by celebrities, business people, and he was live on a Skype all the way from prison.
Bro, this guy is the professor. Right now we're in Project Tanzania. This is one of Project Tanzania.
Yes, I mean, you heard him in court. He was like, he said he wants to know how he got extradited. Right now, he's about to say he's not Tabo Best. Yeah. You'll say, look at that guy, look at me, we're different.
Yeah.
I swear to God, it might even work.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is, he's very smart, right? And let's say this call is real. And he really legit got her to believe, and I'm playing devil's advocate. He really got her to believe that she has no way out because she's seen him pull off things from behind bars. She knows that he has money, probably the reason why she's with him, right? Sponsored part of her lifestyle from behind bars, orchestrated all these things, orchestrated his escape, paid for it, and obviously he just said, listen, you just get bodies. Do this, do that.
Yeah.
Don't worry about inside. There will be a fire in my cell, whatever. So she knows what he's capable of. So, and at the same time, maybe she's in love. Maybe the dick was good. So it is possible that still, even if she's under duress, she won't say to Mushe, no. Remember, she posted, unless it's Tabo Best or her Insta account, put up the screenshot where she said business will ensue as usual at her practice in Santon.
Oh, yeah.
And we were like, hey, bro, we just saw you Tabo Best at Woolworths. What do you mean business? And then she realized that, fuck, she has no business opening a business in Iran.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, it's still possible when someone has a hold on you and their fingers are so deeply gripped inside of you, or nails, it's difficult.
I don't know, man. I disagree with you. I think the way she's moving, dog, if you scrutinize
I believe you, but I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, if you scrutinize the way she's moving, she was in on this all along, and she's always known,
She knew,
right,
yeah.
what was going on. I mean, if you look at all the moments where the camera is not on her, the spotlight is not on her.
Wait now.
So, for example, the video where they're asking about the car in Zimbabwe.
Oh, you remember that video?
She's very nonchalant. She's like, okay.
Carbon auto.
You understand?
Yes.
She doesn't look like someone who wants to get out of the situation.
Yeah.
True.
Right?
Yes.
Mushe is talking to her in confidence. She doesn't know that one day this is going to be leaked to to social media or whatever the case may be. And she's confiding in someone who she thinks is a friend. Right? If you're under duress, that's a perfect time to say, Chomi.
Help.
And I believe you because, sometimes and I think there's a few movies we've seen this, and it also does happen in real life where Ghost Lady, perfect example, you're a lady,
Yeah.
right? Guy comes in the car or you get hijacked or whatever, and he's driving now and you're
Are you sure she's a lady?
kidnapped.
Because she has to heal her vagina.
Hey, maybe I had a
Hey.
surgery.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Surgery. Yeah. Hey.
yes, Kanye.
Maybe that's why it's connector so,
Who said Naga's cheating, bro?
maybe
You know, if Naga's cheating, there's no hope for us. Eh?
You know
exactly.
If Naga's cheating, there's no hope for us, dog. We're fucked.
Naga would never cheat. Like,
You never.
Naga is like the all-star rocker, like LeBron of not cheating. Like he's like Michael Jackson he's Michael Jordan of not cheating. Naga is Naga, man. Like, and I know by saying this because of your problem, because most women will want him because of that, right?
Yeah.
But he's a fucking fabulous guy. He's fantastic.
Sorry, yeah. Continue, yeah.
Yeah, like when you rob a lady, you drive in the car, either your car or her car, and you get pulled up. She will play along, but there will be signals that they send to the person, maybe the cop, who just pull them up.
I'm just glad to take in some movies because real life it doesn't work. Say South Africa, that's all. Real life it doesn't work. You can do all signs, you can wink, you can whistle, you can no maini, as long as you don't speak it out to help me. There's cases where even people speak it out to help me. But my heart is like, hey, so South Africa, I know what he's talking about, but unfortunately, it doesn't work here. It doesn't work. Not unless there's a special unit, Yamapoisa, that is trained to see such body movements. But here with us, it doesn't work, Bafetu. I don't want to lie. It doesn't work. You mess around,
Signals,
you get yourself
so play
shot.
along,
Yeah.
but maybe she might wink, maybe she might say something. Because especially when, with Umushe, this ground up thing, the jig was up.
Yeah.
The whole thing was finished, it was over. You're right, that was the time to say, yo. But people don't think the same. And also when it comes to, she's intelligent, she's a doctor, she studies, she's smart. But there's also a different side of being smart, and maybe she doesn't have that.
Dr. Nandipha, if you're watching this in prison, next time you're in court, if you're in duress, just wear a face mask so we can know that you're in duress.
Yeah, look down also. Don't make eye contact with the camera. So if you're in duress and that Nandipha, you are forced. Don't make eye contact, hide your face, wear a mask.
Wear the Nike hoodie.
Just do it. Because you're right though, but still don't do. She was picking up bodies, now there's a murder charge. And then, so what happened to the bodies? Because she didn't bury the bodies apparently.
The bodies. What happened, Ghost Lady?
No, I need to remember. It was a whole story that she went to claim the body, right, for burial, claiming that she is the wife of Thabo Bester.
Customary wife.
Yes, customary wife.
Yes.
And then when they were handing her the body, then someone came who was the Thabo Bester's mom, said, no, I don't know this woman. And that's where they took back the body. So I think the body ended up being like held there at the mortuary because...
Yeah, and then there was an article saying that she put Voros and something else in the coffins of the bodies that she stole. So if they dug up the coffins, Vors and...
Vors?
Yeah, Vors and
How many
something else.
kilograms of Vors can make up a human's weight?
These people have
I saw
money,
an article.
man.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Nimboop, I think,
Yeah.
No.
Vors in the bodies.
Fucking boop, millimil.
Vors, Dr. Nandipha.
So if... Where are you?
Vors?
Yes.
Fucking lie. Vors?
Yes.
Vors?
With this story, every minute...
Akabosho, ishebo.
Ishebo.
Akabosho.
Yes. Here we go.
Akabosho.
Dr. Nandipha replaced stolen corpses with Vors and maize meal.
Maize meal. Akabosho kudla. Akabosho. Akabosho. Or maybe she misheard Thabo on the phone. It was like, "Shema Thabo patamili."
Oh.
Thabo patamili. Oh,
And she thought of maize meal.
Now this is where it gets crazy.
So, so someone is saying go to Nandipha said Utabo, and Tabo because of Utabo, it's a Tswana name meaning Utabo, it's a Tswana speaking person. So Utugo Dr. Nandipha Tsamopata Mili, which is the body. In Tswana Mili is the body. Tsamopata Mili. And Dr. Nandipha thought of maize meal. Mili.
Now this is where it gets crazy.
With such poverty, yeah?
This is where it gets crazy. I heard another theory, right? So there's a guy on Twitter who happens to be Thabo Besta's friend. They grew up together in Kibla Park. So he's been having a thread of like, his own version what's going on. And according to him, he says the reason why, he says like, first of all, Thabo Besta, 100% con man. He's been doing that all his life,
Career
right?
criminal.
So he's not shocked by that.
Yes.
But he thinks rape and murder is something Thabo wouldn't do because women used to throw themselves at him.
Yeah, because he's a pretty boy.
Right?
He's a pretty boy.
So he thinks,
With a
this
baby
is this guy, not me, right? This guy thinks that, who's this now?
Who's this?
Hey, Ganaba
Hi, how are you?
Hey, bro, what's up? How are you? Who are you?
I'm Tabile. I work in PR. I work at Sakoni.
Yes.
You work in PR for who?
For May Management Consultancy.
For May?
Management Consultancy.
May Management.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, now come in. This stranger just walked in.
Yeah, he just walked in.
We don't wanna maybe sent by Thabo Besta.
Hey, my man. Hey,
Suddenly we die live. Suddenly we die live on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, bro.
Yeah, stand right there. Oh, you came with Kosi. Hey, how are you, Kosi?
Kosi, who are you?
Kosi.
Oh, Kosi, one big brother. Hey, Kosi.
How are you, Kosi?
Kosi, the millionaire. Let's play. Who wants to be a millionaire? Hey, Kos. No problem. It's fine now. You don't need to. No, it's fine. Ratamoa, it's fine. Now he wants to be on air. Now he wants to be famous. No, it's fine. Kosi.
Hey, welcome.
Oh,
cool. So where was I?
Yeah, so you saying the friend is like rape and murder, unlike him, because he always gets the girls.
100%.
But before you go on, rape is not about whether you can get the girls. It's a power thing.
Yep.
You know, it's a power and a domination thing. It's not about someone can throw themselves at you.
Hence, there's people till today abakwazi ukurape abafazi babo, and if you have the same mindset as the guy MacG is referring to, it's like, how would you rape umfazi? It's not rape. But if umfazi is not comfortable at that time and tells you, I don't want to do this, and then you force yourself, then it's a rape. There's women that will throw at you. Never figure they're like, dude, I don't want to do this, and then you force yourself gubo, then it's rape. So I get what Usol is saying, Magati, rape is a power thing.
And you go with them at home and rape them at home because you want to do it your way. And that's power and control. Go on.
His theory is that Thabo Besta took a fall for a politician's child. So a politician might have raped or killed someone, and Thabo took the fall, and that's how he has the connections.
I can believe that. Why? Because in one of the articles written by Mzilikazi Africa, who's also been one of the journalists on the Pulse with the story, he said that there's a businessman who Thabo was working with, but obviously it's that whole Skype thing, and he's always out of the country, Tom Mutsepe. Like, he's fucking in New York again, or Bangladesh, or wherever. Yeah. And then the guy obviously did research, he's got his resources, and found out, no, Thabo Besta, that's that Facebook rapist guy. And when he confronted him, Thabo Besta said, okay, you're right. I'm legit about everything else, but you're right. I am in prison. I am this guy. And the reason I'm in prison is because, and he's telling his business partner, just caught him out, that I took a fall for 2 politicians. Wow. Which fact checker was there? Let me try fact check this.
Yes.
For 2 politicians' sons who had done stuff, and he took the fall for that.
And that's why he's living like El Chapo in prison, bro. Niggas getting pizza, all this shit.
Yeah, let me just find it quickly, man.
What do you think, Ghost Lady?
I heard from someone who knows someone who knows someone.
Broken telephone.
Yeah.
I want someone who knows someone.
About the relationship, that yes, the relationship was abusive and people never understood why she even was with this guy, because obviously this guy is a thug, this guy is just escaped prison. So people who knew in her circle that she's involved with someone who's
This
from
is
prison.
now, like, recently?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
So, and they were worried for her, because it was like, girl, you have all of this. You are literally abandoning everything just to be with this guy. And this has been happening before all of this came out. Yeah. So yes, the relationship was abusive from that's how. So that's why I can believe this voice note of him speaking to her like this, because of, there are people who have known her and about her relationship have confirmed
I
this.
saw a status, someone saying every girl has a Dr. Nandipha in them. They just haven't met their Tower Bester.
Facts.
I can't believe that. Like you see with the voice, with the thing we play, the recording. There's a woman out there who is turned on by that.
There's females out there, Buffett, who are physically being abused, but abahleli kuma relationship. And when they decide to move out of those relationships, but tell someone who's not abusive, they feel ukuthi they are not appreciated or loved because of. Imagine it says ukuthi if someone loves you, then they have to physically abuse you. That's how they read utando. So every woman has Dr. Nandipha in them. It's just that they haven't met their Thabo Bester. That's a fact. There's abafazi today who are in relationships that they are not happy, and they don't speak out ukuthi they are being abused. They don't speak out ukuthi this is how they're being treated. But bahleli, even though there's countless times where they can even move out, they refuse. Bahleli, and because of ukuhlala kwabo has been so long, that's what they now see as love. If lento le iyasuka phambi kwabo, then they do no longer see it as love. So that's a fact right there, man.
Domination, power, disrespect, those dynamics. And then when you come solo democratic relationship, it's like, what the fuck? I'm dating a baby or something. Let's not lie. There's someone who gets turned on by that shit.
It's not even turned on. It's because of your traumas and whatever past. You think that is the resemblance of love. That is someone showing you love.
It's a
by them speaking, from them speaking to you so harshly. Maybe that's how maybe you interacted with an elderly male figure, or your father was like that towards your mother, and you think that's what love is. So it's also a bit of like, But.
So, bro, you're saying it's possible that he's a con man. He lies and whatnot to make money and live a soft life. But it's possible he took the fall for somebody else.
I think for me that makes sense. It will explain the political connection and the way he moves. Like, he's untouchable, dog. Like, he does whatever he wants. I mean, have you seen those videos circulate of him dancing in prison, having a good time? This is a guy who knows, like, he can't touch me.
He doesn't eat prison food. Pizza every day, or whatever, take away every day, Uber Eats. Because prison runs like the outside world. Just things are more expensive. Remember the guy told us.
It's a boarding school for criminals.
Yes, it's literally a boarding school. But it's wild though, man. So how much then do you think he got?
It must be a shitload, dog. Must be a shitload. And the question comes now that they don't want.
I was buying. Nandipha, I saw a tweet where someone tweeted for last year that Dr. Nandi, or whenever, when she bought the cars, that she bought a Ferrari and a Porsche within the space of 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's Thabo Bester in prison.
Yeah. Imagine.
But then why would he also still want the limelight so much?
How so?
Fame. Like having being
if you are in control of the world and you know ukuthi mawenza izinto zayenzeka, there's a stage where you get bored and you just want to show or prove to people ukuthi I'm in control, and the only way that you can do it is when you are in the limelight. Also, if the attention that you've been getting from your bosses is no longer the same, you just want to prove to them ukuthi I can do this, and then you guys will suffer. Just because of I'm in prison, it doesn't mean ukuthi I'm silenced. I can also create a certain scenario and make sure ukuthi during this scenario I can drive to your house and then they find me at your house, and then you'll be arrested because of there'll be a connection between me and you. Yep. So it's one of those things to show them ukuthi I'm in power. Maybe there was an argument or a misunderstanding between him and those people he's politically connected with, and now Bantu Labo were like, dude, we cannot do this for you anymore. We've done what we could, says a deed. And then Thabo was like, I'm gonna show you who's boss. And for him to go out of prison, it was just for him to show them, ukuthi, I can do this. And don't you think ukuthi, when I'm in prison, I won't get the fame, I won't get the word out there, I won't get, because of prison, everything is controlled. But him stepping outside, it's like him saying, I can get myself here and put myself in a position where every word I speak will get you guys into trouble. So fix whatever is it that needs fixing and make sure ukuthi, what you guys were given to me continues. Because at the end of the day, he knew he was going to get caught. He knew he was going to get caught. So this was a message to a certain somebody out there. Ukuthi, don't mess with
behind
me.
Century Fox. Remember how he?
Oh
he
yes,
was
and the whole
promoting
public thing.
So why doesn't he just eat his money and just?
Did you see when the Burma and Cody wanted to laugh? There was a point where he wanted to laugh, but he held himself.
Oh yeah.
Did you see?
Yeah.
Thabo
And he wanted to talk.
Thabo Bester is that prop? I was like, let him speak. I want to hear I want to hear what's his game plan, like what's going on, man.
I get the trial is in May, right? Do you think he's going to survive until then?
He's been surviving.
I want to hear what's his game plan, like what's going on, man.
I get the trial is in May, right? Do you think he's going to survive until then?
He's been surviving. And imagine he'll be more protected now.
It's the question: is he going to stay alive?
That's what he's asking.
I'm asking: is that will he survive? Oh, okay.
Have a shot, Ghost-Lane. Have a shot. Please give her a shot. Come on, Kren.
Hi. I'm straight, so think straight. Fucking hell. Jeez. That's what he's asking. But will he survive? Will he be alive?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because I really suspect that there's very powerful people behind him. He's got something on them.
Jeffrey Epstein vibes.
Yes, or they helped him out for a particular reason. Either he was in business with them, either he used to clean money for them. Because thanks to Gold Mafia, we realized.
But Uksurvive was a survivor, my faith, because of what he has, if there's such a thing. I'm sure it's kept somewhere safe. And it's one of those things, Oguti, should this happen to me, please make sure, Oguti, this is known. So, dude, he will survive. He will survive.
Money laundering is actually around us.
Oh, yeah.
Wherever you look.
And we're the dumbasses who pay tax.
Yeah. Well, then it goes the tax to pay G4S 44 million to run Mangaung prison. And they've got like 3,000 prisoners. That's like 15,000 rands per prisoner.
Yeah, but the contract...
Our minimum wage is not even 15,000 rands.
But the contract is...
Shambles.
It's not over.
It's over in 2026.
No, DCS said they're not going to renew in 2026.
Yeah.
But please calculate from now till 2026. 44 million times by 12.
How dope was that lady in the committee?
Oh, Brayton, clean up.
I was like, girl, what's your party, man? I'm voting for that shit.
No, for that, and if you have to watch it, then you can Google search it, or you can YouTube search it. It's the whole case between G4X and the state. I'm sure it will be easy to find because of MacG. It's taking us out of... I know it's still around Thabo Bester, but this is what I wanted to get with what a podcast and chill thinking around the issue of Thabo Baxter, and not Baxter but Bester. And for what they're talking about now, you can just Google search it. It's the best thing you'd ever watch on YouTube, especially if you've been wondering what really happened. And then there they break it down nicely, and then G4S also gets into the stage to answer. There's it's a whole lot of shit that's happening there. So you can search that aside. So with the issue of Thabo Bester, I agree with Umek when he says Thabo Bester is a genius, and also is saying that Thabo Bester is smart. With me, if your mind can put you into positions where abantu bazozibuza ukuthi uyenze kanjani le, it's no longer you being smart, but it's you being a genius because of you've managed to overcome the standard minds or a smart mind. A smart mind can know good, okay, he moved like this, but a genius would move where a smart mind won't even think it's possible to move. So for me, personally, Thabo Bester is a genius, and such minds, man, we do need them in SA, especially with the corruption that we have. It's these minds that should be utilized for us to minimize the corruption, because of he can be an asset to the state. Maritina asibheki kanjalo tina, we want to see him in prison, we want to see him locked up, we want to see him not see some daylight. Like sifuna konke okubi okuzoyenzeka kuye, forgetting ukuthi we can actually benefit from the mind that he has. So Thabo Bester, for me, man, he's done the unthinkable and he succeeded in that. Yes, ubanjiwe, probably that was part of the plan, but he succeeded. He managed to escape prison, not once, not twice, because of they say that he's been doing it. He has been doing it. Ukuthi nje manje uyenze like kwaba into yokuthi ya akasekho uvayile. If it wasn't for that picture yase Woolworths, I don't think ukuthi ngabe manje siyazi ukuthi Thabo Bester is out. It's only that picture embulele. If it wasn't for that picture, dude will be out even today. So zibuza ukuthi from when the picture was taken to when he was realized that he's not in prison, but he kept quiet. Was there a search conduct done? Because of if there was, then I'm sure ngabe bambambile, because of dude was moving with the girlfriend yakhe everywhere. So it also goes back to state sethu, security state as a country, ukuthi kahle kahle kwenzakalani. But I appreciate MacG Noso for being honest about the situation and giving us a different perspective. Dude messed up. This guy said he's politically connected, and this is him proving ukuthi I run prison. You don't have to be a gang member. You don't have to be a 26, a 28, a G4, a what. You just have to be yourself and be well connected in order for you to run shit in this country. That's how it is, and that's how I feel about it. But anyways, man, if you want to check out the entire show, it's MacG Podcast and Chill episode 448. That's where you can watch the entire episode. But thank you for watching the reaction. Please do click on that like button and the sub button. We out.